I was like, this is an all-star event lineup, and I know everybody. So I think I can guide the event. With the exception of Pastor Jeffery, I know everybody. So I'm excited to go and actually learn from Pastor Jeffery, So for me, that will be fresh, So I can't speak to Pastor Jeffery, but that's what a conference should be. There should be people there that you don't know and you want to hear from, right? So I can't wait to hear what his thoughts are going to be in regards to work, in regards to our faith, and kind of just how all this ties together. CR Wiley is going to be there. I know CR Wiley. His work just in regards to what does our work look like? What does our work look like in regards to being grounded into the physical, real world? CR Wiley has written and talked about a lot of other stuff, but when he talks about that, when he talks about how the world God has created and how that really gets brought to our homes and who we are as people. Here's a guy that's also running businesses, and he's got his hands in properties and rental businesses, and I've watched and listened to things he talks about and the insights that he brings to the kind of real nitty-gritty of like, how do you fix up a place? How do you sell it? How do you rent it? How does that work in regards to how do you make a profit when you've got to cover X, Y, and Z, and you have repairs and all those things. And again, I love that this is a real person of God, a real person of faith, a pastor as well, who also deals in the real world of commerce. So I can't wait to hear him talk. Andrew Crapuchettes, I've known now for over a decade, and him coming to this conference and really Red Balloon being a part of this conference as the main sponsor is, I just think is huge. But again, this is about alignment. And what I love about what Red Balloon is doing and what Andrew has started is the actual real workings of, okay, well, how do you do that? How do you find people? How do you align the right businesses with the right people, with the right worldview, and keep them and build that network? So for him to be able to come to this conference and talk about that and then share what he's learned from Red Balloon, from this experience, I can't wait to see what, and hear what Andrew's going to talk about. And he's also one of the funniest people like on the planet. But when he gets in the zone, man, he is just, he's a savage, so I can't wait to hear Andrew.